Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar today. Asian session was quite quiet. We got only RBA financial stability review after the interest rate decision was made yesterday, and we now enter the London session. European Central Bank non-monetary policy meeting will take place at 9 o'clock. At the same time, KOF leading indicators from Switzerland are scheduled for release. Interest rate decision from Sweden will take place at 9:30, and then we got some data from France, job seekers total data scheduled for release at noon. During the US session, we got the building permits data from the US, and this is the one of the most important event of the day. And then we got the new home sales. This event is scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. At 4:30, we got crude oil inventories and Cushing crude oil inventories. And at the end of the day, we got the 5-year note auction that will take place at 7 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, we got the Fed interest rate decision. So right now, we are going to the technical part of the review, and we are entering the first chart. This chart will be, of course, euro dollar. Euro-dollar for our chart is showing us very nice sign of strength after the deep pullback towards the level of 1.1084, and we are going to move our technical support to this level. There you go. After the movement towards this level, we got very nice wave progression to the upside, and we are now seriously testing the supply zone located between the levels of 1.11479, 1.1203. So any breakout above 1.1203 would likely mean that the impulsive wave progression to the upside is developing, and of course the new wave to the upside is right now in progress. Most likely this will be wave 3. If we zoom out a little bit, then as you can see, there is almost nothing to the left that can be the technical target. And eventually we have this swing high. Let me just take my mark. Then there you go, swing high at 1.1276. This is the swing high from the July 18th, 2023. So that's the next technical target eventually for the bulls as we break above the supply zone. So the outlook for the euro dollar looks very bullish because of the data from the US. Let's take a look at the US dollar to the Japanese yen. The 4-hour chart of the US dollar to the Japanese yen again is looking very interesting. We've been basically capped or rejected from the level of 144.44. Local swing high was made at 144.69, but this level was rejected towards the 100 periods moving average as well. Then we got the pin bar candle here at the bottom of this rally. There you go. And now the market is trying to bounce back up again. We bounce from the level of 50 basically on the RSI. I think it's quite important to place a line here on the RSI so everyone can see this this bounce. There you go, something like this. That's the closest one we can get. As we can see, momentum is still positive, is still quite strong. It keeps trading above the level of 50 for whole of this time when the market has been seen moving to the upside. So the outlook remains bullish for the US dollar to the Japanese yen. We should see some sort of the breakout to the upside soon on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. If we speak about the today's data, we need to take a look at the crude oil. We talked about the crude oil yesterday. As you can see, since then we've made another attempt to break above the 72.37 swing high. The pullback to the downside didn't actually increase. This is still minus 4.13 actually, so we will leave this intact. Now we got the local high at 72.38, almost breaking above 72.48, so that's only 10 pip miss. However, we got this kind of a bearish engulfing pattern here, and we back towards the 100 and 200 periods moving average, back on the neutral line of 50. Now it looks like the market participants are positioning themselves ahead of the crude oil data, and this data might trigger bigger volatility, might increase the volatility here on the crude oil market in the short term. The question is whether the market will continue to moving to break above this technical resistance and then make eventually a new swing high, or we already throw a towel. Basically, we means bulls, and they just simply gave up any other attempt to rally higher, and now trying to test the technical support at 69.52. Right, so the situation is quite unclear just yet. If we can apply the trend line, maybe that will help a little. If we can apply the trend line like this, yes, why not? If we apply the trend line something like this, let's make it just a little bit thicker. Any breakout below the trend line might be another indication of the weakness coming to the crude oil market after this very nice rally towards 72.45. So please stay focused, stay vigilant during the data releases today during the New York US session. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin keeps trading inside of this channel. Recently we were rejected again from the key technical resistance and the supply zone 64,669. That was the first rejection. Then there was a second rejection and a third rejection, and if we take a look at these rejections, you can see that those rejections are in form of the pin bar candles, and those pin bars have a very long upper shadow, very long upper shadow, very long upper shadow, which means that the supply or bears are coming to the market right at this particular levels, somewhere between 64,226 and 64,700 and let's say 35. So this is the internal zone when the bears are basically making pressure on bulls and trying to push the market lower. What's more interesting is that since September 20th, so that's the whole week, basically almost 5 days, maybe not whole week but 5 days, we've been trading inside of this range. On one hand we got 62,310, on the other hand we got 64,731. This is all range trading. The lows are being bought back up by the bulls, the highs are being sold by the bears, and there is no breakout yet, neither above the supply zone nor below the demand zone just yet. So what could be the trigger here for the bulls or bears to increase the volatility? If we look back in the background, we can see straight on that we on this market retrace almost 100% of the last movement to the downside, last wave down, let's say, last wave down, which was initiated on August 26, 2024. So that's the wave down, and since then we retrace almost 100% of this wave. So quite interesting V-shaped reversal on the Bitcoin market in the short term, because that's kind of a month. Yeah, 26th, today is 25th, so almost a month of the trading. So very nice reversal pattern from the downtrend to the uptrend. So it looks like actually if we break above the 65,084 technical resistance and swing high from the August 26th, then the bulls definitely will follow higher and will continue to move higher towards the next target, basically somewhere above the 68,564. So there is a strength in the background. There is a strength. The bulls are in charge of the market, and they want to break upside and test the higher levels. The probability of this movement will increase if we break above the $65,084 swing high. So it looks like bulls are in charge of this market of the Bitcoin. So please be prepared for another breakout. Now, invalidation of this scenario comes with, of course, the demand zone breakout. So this slide zone here, this green rectangle, if it's violated, then we should see lower levels on the Bitcoin soon. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.